Hi guys, welcome back to Premier League Roundup. Tom here, and I have got some juicy football matches to report on today. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Totally Legit Soccer. Our first game this weekend was Newcastle against Liverpool. Eddie Howe's side were up against the title challengers. Newcastle's Premier League safety was pretty much guaranteed, and the emphasis was on Liverpool to maintain their title push against City. So their goal came from Naby Keita after some amazing footwork and a well-taken left-footed shot. He managed to get the ball into the back of the net. Almiron managed to score for Newcastle, but it was offside. This fairly straightforward tie ended 1-0 to Liverpool. Watford vs Burnley. Watford 1, Burnley 2. An unfortunate goal from Tarkowski in the 8th minute started this game off on a bad footing for Burnley, keeping them behind almost the entire match. A lovely Jack Cork header provided some hope for Burnley in the 83rd minute. And then they continued their comeback with a well-taken goal from Josh Brownhill just 3 minutes later. Exactly what Burnley needed in their attempt to escape relegation this season. See you in the Championship next season, Hornets. Aston Villa vs Norwich. A defensive slip-up allowed Ollie Watkins to easily put home Villa's first goal in this game. And then Danny Ings would confirm the Villa victory in the 93rd minute. Steve G's men take the 3 points, and Norwich are officially relegated from the Premier League. Wolverhampton vs Brighton. Wolves 0, Brighton 3. The Seagulls cruised to victory as Wolves were confidently beaten at home. Goals from McAllister, Trossard and Bissouma resulted in a very comfortable win for the Seagulls. Southampton vs Palace. Another last-minute winner this weekend in the Premier League allowed Palace to take all 3 points back to London after their trip to the coast. Whilst Romeu began proceedings with a goal in the 9th minute, it was all about Crystal Palace, with Eze scoring a good volleyed goal in the 60th minute and Zaha scoring a last-minute winner. Final score, Saints 1, Palace 2. Leeds vs City. Now, City were in second before this match took place, but it was a routine day for the citizens, who cruised 4 goals past Leeds. It was the defensive players who featured predominantly in the goals for City, with Ake, Rodri and Fernandinho all finding the net, in addition to another star performance from Gabriel Jesus, who has been in spectacular form recently. City's win means that, for now, they remain solidly at the top of the Premier League, and Liverpool are still waiting for them to drop a point or two. Everton vs Chelsea. Frank Lampard broke Chelsea hearts in this 1-0 home victory. Richarlison scored a goal in the 45th minute, which proved to be the only one of the match. And while only 1 goal decided it, Everton were the better team on the day, and Chelsea were just prone to too many individual errors. Tottenham vs Leicester, and Tottenham win 3-1 at home against the Foxes. Who else but Kane and Son to carry Spurs up the table? A headed goal from Harry Kane in the 22nd minute kicked things off for Spurs. Sonny would then go and score a simple close-range goal, followed on by an impressive outside-of-the-box finesse goal. Iheanacho managed to get one back at the end of the game, but it would prove to be nothing more than a consolation. West Ham vs Arsenal, and Arsenal will end up taking all 3 points today, in big part due to their defenders actually. Holding and Gabriel got the goals for the Gunners on the day. Jared Bowen was naturally in the goals for West Ham, but wouldn't prove to be enough to take a point for the Hammers. Arsenal in 4th at the end of the weekend. Now for our final game of the weekend, Man United vs Brentford. And the Red Devils are back to winning ways in a confident win. Goals from Varane, Fernandes and Penaldo allowed United to take all 3 points at Old Trafford. CR7 would have had 2 goals, if not for a narrow offside decision. Brentford seemed pretty bamboozled during this match and brought little to challenge De Gea. End result 3-0 Man United. The Red Devils will be glad to have got themselves back on form, and maybe they'll have a little bit of a last push for that 4th place spot. I don't think so. I think that them and West Ham are both out of the conversation now. There are still a couple games to play, so let's see. Watch this space. Thanks for listening, guys. That's all we've got time for today. I have been Tom, and this has been your Premier League Roundup. Let me know what you think in the comments. Who's going to win the title? Liverpool? City? Who's going to finish in the Champions League spots? Will it be Chelsea, or have they fluffed it? And as for the relegation battle, who's going to go down? Have Burnley managed to save themselves this weekend? I don't know, but I'm sure you do, so let me know in the comments. Subscribe, click the bell icon, and don't forget to check us out on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram and Facebook too.